Welcome back to another daily problem walkthrough. Let's get right into it. Today we are looking at a problem called Find a Safe Walk Through a Grid. Here is the problem page. It's a little bit text heavy, so let's break down the rules visually so it's easier to understand. We are given a grid made up of ones and zeros and a starting health number. Our goal is simple. We need to find out if it's possible to travel from the very top left cell all the way down to the bottom right cell. We can move up, down, left, or right, one cell at a time. Here is the catch. Any cell that has a 1 inside it is considered unsafe, and stepping on it reduces our health by 1. Cells with zeros are safe. To successfully complete the walk, our health must never hit 0. It has to stay at 1 or higher the entire time, even when we land on the final square. Let's look at this small example. We start with a health of 1. If we just try to go straight right, we immediately hit a 1. Since our health is only 1, subtracting 1 leaves us at 0. We lose. But if we go down, down, right, and right, we only walk on zeros. We take 0 damage, our health stays at 1, and we reach the end safely. So, for this grid, the answer is true. Before we dive into the code, I just want to remind you that if anything is confusing, drop a comment below. I try my best to answer every single question. Just a quick heads up, we'll be walking through the logic using Python. But don't worry, I will provide the full code for Java, C++, and JavaScript at the very end of the video. Also, if you want to copy the exact code I'm about to show you so you can test it yourself, you can grab it from leetcodeunlock.com using the link in the description. Let's get back to the solution. So how do we solve this? The first approach is to think of the grid as a map of costs. Stepping on a 1 costs 1 health, stepping on a 0 costs nothing. This means we just need to find the path that takes the absolute minimum amount of damage. If that minimum damage is strictly less than our starting health, we know a safe path exists. To find the cheapest path, we can use a famous strategy called Dijkstra's algorithm. It uses a priority queue to always explore the paths that have taken the least damage so far. Here is the full code for the first approach. Let's break down the important parts. First, we set up a grid called distance to keep track of the lowest damage we've taken to reach any specific cell. We fill it with negative ones at first to mean unvisited. We create a priority queue and put our starting square in it. We store 3 things: the damage taken so far, our current row, and our current column. Inside our loop, we always pop the location that has the lowest damage score. This guarantees we find the most optimal route. We then look up, down, left, and right. If a neighbor is inside the grid and hasn't been locked in yet, we add its cost to our current damage and push it into the queue. Finally, once the queue is empty, we check the minimum damage recorded for the bottom right corner. If it's less than our starting health, we made it safely. This works perfectly. But priority queues take a little bit of time to constantly sort themselves. But wait, our costs are only ever 0 or 1. We can actually take advantage of this to make it faster. This brings us to the second approach, called 0-1 breadth first search. Because the costs are so simple, we don't need a heavy priority queue. We can just use a flexible list where we can add things to the front or the back. Here is the magic trick. If the next cell is a 0, meaning it takes no damage, we put it at the very front of our line so we explore it immediately. If it's a 1, we put it at the back of the line to explore later. This simple front or back rule naturally keeps our options sorted by cost without doing any actual sorting math. It guarantees we always follow the cheapest path first. Here is the code for the 0-1 search. It looks similar, but let's highlight the key differences. Instead of a priority queue, we create a double-ended queue. We throw our starting spot into the front of the queue and record the damage of the very first cell. As we check neighbors, we calculate the new total cost. Here's a great optimization. If this new cost is already equal to or greater than our starting health, we are already dead on this path. We just skip it immediately. If we found a cheaper way to reach this neighbor, we update its cost. Then, if the neighbor is a 0, we append it to the left side, the front. Otherwise, we append it to the normal side, the back. Let's talk about edge cases. What if the very first cell is a 1? The code handles this by setting the initial distance to the value of the first cell right away. If we are completely trapped and run out of health everywhere, the loop just finishes naturally and returns false. How fast is this second approach? The time complexity is order m times n, where m and n are the rows and columns of our grid, because we process each cell a constant number of times. The space complexity is also order m times n for our distance grid and queue. Here are the key takeaways. First, you can treat almost any grid problem as a graph problem. Second, if your travel costs are only ever 0 and 1, skip the priority queue and use the double-ended queue trick. It's much faster. As promised, here are the full solutions in other languages. Remember, you can just copy and paste these directly from the link in the description instead of typing them out. Here is the 0-1 approach written in Java. Next up, here is the exact same logic written in C++. And finally, here is the solution written for JavaScript. Before we wrap up, you might have noticed I changed the format of these videos a bit to be faster paced. Please leave some feedback in the comments and let me know if you like this style better, and remember to ask any questions you might still have about the problem. Also, I want to quickly mention why this channel sounds like this. This is narrated by AI. I built this automated system for myself to get instant, clear, visual explanations every time a daily problem drops. I upload them here with 0 ads and 0 sponsorships to help you study faster too. If these quick visual guides are helping you, consider dropping a tip at buymeaboba.com/Leetcode daily. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can get your streak done early. Keep coding, and I'll catch you in the next one.